Good evening and welcome. In the news for tonight. Gaza Health Ministry says Israeli occupation forces have killed 32 Palestinians and injured 41 over the past 24 hours. Hamas says its delegation is in Cairo to discuss a deal for a truce and the release of hostages in Gaza. And UN Security Council will hold this week a session regarding the mass graves in the Gaza Strip. Welcome again. Those were the headlines, and now for the details. Foreign Minister Ayman al-Safadi and his Dutch counterpart Henke Bruns-Slot discussed the situation in the Gaza Strip and the humanitarian crisis caused by Israel's aggression. During a meeting in Amsterdam, the two ministers also tackled efforts to achieve a ceasefire, protect civilians, and ensure the continuous and sustainable flow of humanitarian aid to the enclave. The meeting also covered bilateral ties and issues of mutual interest. Over to the Gaza Strip, where the health ministry said Israeli strikes have killed 32 Palestinians and injured over 40 others in the past 24 hours. The ministry said that the Palestinian death toll now has climbed to over 34,650 Palestinians, while close to 78,000 Palestinians have been injured since last October. Meanwhile, Hamas said its delegation is in Cairo to discuss a deal for a truce and the release of hostages in Gaza. Earlier, the movement said it was determined to achieve an agreement. In a related development, the UN Humanitarian Office said an Israeli incursion into Rafah would put the lives of hundreds of thousands of Palestinians at risk. At a Geneva press briefing, spokesperson for the UN Humanitarian Office, Jens Lerke, said that an Israeli incursion could be a slaughter of civilians and an incredible blow to the humanitarian operation in the entire Strip. Director of the UN World Food Programme, Cindy McCain, has confirmed that there is a comprehensive famine in northern Gaza that might spread to the south. McCain confirmed that the population in the Gaza Strip suffers from severe food shortages and food insecurity after 7 months of Israeli aggression. Humanitarian organizations have warned for months that Israel's continuous aggression against Gaza has pushed the Strip towards the brink of famine. The UN Security Council will hold this week a session regarding the mass graves in the Gaza Strip at the request of Arab Council member Algeria. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres called for an independent international investigation into the recent discovery of mass graves inside Al-Nasser and Shifa hospitals. 2 graves were discovered at the Shifa complex containing the remains of 500 bodies, while more than 395 bodies were found in 3 mass graves at Al-Nasser medical complex. That's the end of our news for tonight. Thank you for watching.